countdown this morning. Where's the countdown? There's no countdown. We are
There's
live.
no
Morning, everyone.
countdown. No, there we go.
Yeah,
We're
we are
here.
live. Yeah, and there's a few people online looking at us at the moment. So, morning, everyone. Good to be here with you all. It's good to be here with Bev this morning. Very fortunate. You guys are very fortunate to have Bev today. Bev has done a few live streams with us, and she's been a trusted member of Grace Online and part of our team. And I've worked with her for, I don't know, 12, 14, maybe 14 years ago. We started
Mm.
working together. And yeah, very fortunate, very blessed to have Bev on the team. She's almost like, I don't know, like a supervisory. I don't know. She's like a mommy on the program. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know what you feel about that, Bev. Like, everybody sees you as a bit older, and with age comes wisdom. And we really appreciate having you here with us. So, morning to you, Bev. How are you doing?
Hey, morning, Kenneth. Thanks for having me here. No, I'm doing absolutely fine. It's a gorgeous Saturday morning. We've had some lovely warm weather the last few days for this time of May. So it's been glorious, and I'm looking forward to the weekend. And we've just had a very, very good session with the ladies,
Yeah, yeah,
which was
yeah.
wonderful. Yeah.
What was so good about the meeting for you, Bev, this morning?
I
What
think
stood
we were
out for you?
hearing both perspectives, which was so good. The perspective of the ladies who haven't got husbands on the program and the ladies who do have. So the ladies who have their husbands on the program, who have who are on the program, who are getting help, they have obviously their perspective. They want their husbands to change. They want their husbands to grow. They are working on themselves, the ladies as well, which is very good. But then if the ladies don't have their husbands on the program, they're all alone. And they really battle with that because obviously there's the support of the group and the community, which is so essential. But at the same time, the atmosphere at home can be really difficult, really um, problematic because their husbands aren't happy with them. They've set boundaries in place, and now things aren't working out well. So, how to actually manage that and work through that to be able to come to a decision when they are ready to make a decision. So, I think hearing both perspectives was very, very good and very healthy.
I missed a few seconds there of what you shared because my internet just dropped unexpectedly this side. So, yeah. So obviously you spoke about the like, what is it like? How do I get my husband on the program? What is the group like if my husband's not? What's home life like when my husband's not on the
Yes,
program, Bev?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, and one thing that stood out for me was and I think I shared that towards the end, was the power dynamic that exists whenever there's addiction present. It's like men take this position of power, and I mean, women would do the same thing as well. Our ministry is just mainly focused on helping men come free from porn and sex addiction. So I think men takes this position of power over the thing that they are trying um, to practice, because they enjoy it and it's the pleasure of it that keeps
yes,
them hooked in. But then they start to believe that they can actually control this thing, that they
yes,
are in charge. And maybe that gives them some sort of a, I don't know, dopamine rush or privileged position. I'm the one that has control over this thing. And that control actually is the issue. It's the thing that keeps them bound, that keeps them stuck
yes,
in the
yes,
the addiction. So the
yeah.
extent that we can convince men that they are not in control is the extent to which they will experience freedom. Have you seen this dynamic, Bev?
Yeah, it's such a common thing with addiction. I mean, it's just everywhere in addiction. It's a common principle of addiction that people think they can control whatever it is, but in effect, it's controlling them. So whether it's the alcohol, whether it's porn, whether it's gambling, whether it's food, whether it's shopping, whatever it is, it's something that people think they can control, but
Mm,
then they can't. And when
mm,
they come to that realization,
mm,
then they can start moving forward and starting getting some
mm,
healing.
How does that dynamic play out in codependency?
The fact is,
Does it?
codependency is not an addiction as such, but it becomes addictive, if I can call it that. Because what
Mm,
happens is, for example, the wife or the partner might say, I don't want you to watch all the porn all the time because you're taking attention away from me. I'm sharing you with somebody else, and I'm not happy with that. I don't accept that. Then they want to then control their husband, for example. They want to fix him in some way. They want to put stuff on his phone, apps on his phone to stop him looking. They want to see what he's doing all the time, and they want to manage him. They want to stop the addiction in that way. And that's obviously, then it becomes addictive for the woman in that way. She wants to control, she wants to fix, she wants to manage, and then it becomes harmful to her and their relationship, does a lot of damage and breaks her down
Mm.
emotionally.
So they're trying to control, and at the same time, it's this double whammy of thinking, I'm not good enough. My husband looks
Yes,
at the porn because I'm not pretty enough, I'm not good enough, sexually, I'm not performing, whatever the lies would be. So it's that I'm not good enough, and then I have to control him, or I have to be better
yes,
by controlling him, helping him,
yes,
and then women
yeah,
get into lots of difficult things. And I think one of the things that one of the ladies mentioned this morning is that she even participated in the pornography, not
yes,
just viewing it, but
yes,
participating in other ways, whatever were other ways as well. And that is just
yes,
so sad to me.
yeah.
And do you think that's also she did that because she wanted to control or be part of the power play that's going on there with him? What?
I think
How do you see
it might be a thing of maybe subconsciously she didn't want
it?
to lose
Mm,
him. And if I
mm,
participate, then we're in it together and I'm holding on to him. He's mine, even though I
mm,
have to share him. At least I'm not losing him. That might be a subconscious thought that goes through her mind. Plus,
mm,
I just want to share in whatever he's sharing. And I want to be part of his life, which can be a very codependent characteristic that I don't have my own identity. I don't have my own life. So if I share in his life, then I'm keeping kind of, I'm being part of his life. I'm not losing
mm,
him, and I'm having some
mm,
sense of identity along with him.
mm,
It could
mm.
be a number. It could be a number of factors, Kenneth.
Yeah, yeah, and I think the thing is, I mean, if you said like I don't have my own identity, obviously most of the ladies that would be doing that will not think that outright. It's not like
Mm,
I don't have my own identity, so I'm gonna watch porn with my husband now. It's not like that.
mm,
It's just
mm,
this little bit of a like a discomfort, not really feeling good enough, not really being happy with the porn. I mean, this is for the people who've got issues with it. Obviously, there's lots of
mm,
people out there who loves doing porn together. And I mean, whatever floats your boat, we're happy for you. You're like, I'm not giving you permission to do anything or not do anything. But for the people who this thing is becoming a problem, this is how this
mm,
works.
mm,
And people like I think majority of women that I've connected with would say things like, I don't want to be competing with him. I want to be the only person in his heart and mind. I don't want him to carry all these I don't want that. I want to be the one that he goes to. I mean, and that's the
mm,
majority
mm.
of people that we are working with. Is that making
Yeah.
sense?
Absolutely. And I think it's
Yeah.
it's it's most women's heart that they want to have their husband just for themselves. That's
Mm,
only normal. We want to be in a
mm,
relationship together. We want to share our lives together. We don't want to have sharing it with anybody else on the sideline or on a screen or anything, or with, somebody that you have an affair with. That's
mm.
breaking the relationship and the trust, and that's not the goal of a relationship together for life.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. No, good. Okay, cool. Anything else you wanted to say about the meeting this morning? How did it go? Anything else? If there's nothing, it's fine. We can log off or
No, I
keep
just think
on
it was
push
a
on.
very honest meeting.
Mm,
The ladies were
mm,
really honest where they were at. And the lady who asked the main question about, she's put a boundary in place and now it's really made her life so difficult at home because of, his anger, etc. I think that sparked a lot of other interest and questions and honest answers.
mm,
And I think it was very healthy. And as I said, both perspectives were being looked at. If your husband's on
mm,
looking for help, or if he's not looking for help, and
mm,
I think it was very helpful.
mm. Awesome. Thanks, Bev. To our listeners or viewers this morning, if you need help, if you are stuck in this thing, if it's hurting your heart, if you feel like you're losing yourself, if you feel like you're lost, there's no one else that you can speak to. Most people in this sort of position has no one that they can speak to. Please do reach out to me. My number is here at the bottom of the screen. Send me a WhatsApp. I'll probably only respond on Monday, but we're here to help. We are a community of men and women who are standing for recovery and becoming the best version of ourselves. So, yeah, that's my challenge to you. I hope you all have a fantastic day. And thanks for joining me, Bev. Any
Okay,
final
thanks
word
for
from
having
you?
me, Kenneth. It was lovely chatting to everybody. And yeah, we were here to help everybody. Whoever needs help, we're here for you. Thank you.
Thanks. Awesome. Have a nice day. Thanks, everyone.
Thank
See
you.
you soon.